Hello folks, I've just done the one talking about that Mrs. B was not a rarity, that one. And when I finished that one, straight away I just said to Father, it's what I need to know quickly, what's going to happen with this church and what's going to be my part in it, because of the fact that I am not going to put up with this crap. There's no reason why I should. I'm worth so much more than that. For all those years, I let people treat me like this. Treat me that I was worthless and all this stuff. And now I've got women in a church that claim to be like a family church who are doing exactly that. And they think they're right to do it. I have been really good at the point of holding my tongue. The temptation to say something. The temptation to call them out on it is really strong. But the reason why I haven't is because so far God hasn't wanted me to do so. But bloody hell, the temptation to do it is incredibly strong. Yeah. When it comes down to it. Right, for example, if this woman's attitude is, you should have respect for us. I'm sorry, I have no respect for you at all. If this is what you think is okay, if you think that this behaviour is okay in a church, that you should behave in this way towards somebody, then no, I have no respect for you at all. Not for that. And if you think that I should respect the fact that you're somehow in leadership, well, because one of them came over from America with the pastor, so I think she somehow thinks that she is up there in leadership because she was brought over with him, so she's part of his leadership. No, maybe she is, maybe she's not, I don't know. But am I going to respect that? No, because if you're a leader, then lead. Lead by example. Don't lead by the fact of saying, I've got a badge on me saying I'm a fucking leader, so respect me. Excuse me, no. Lead by example, you dozy. It's like, bloody hell. You think that because you're counted as a leader, or you see yourself as a leader, that you should automatically have absolute respect? And people shouldn't say anything to you in case you get offended? And if you do say, if someone does say something that you take offence to, whether rightly or wrongly, that you are therefore right to behave in that way, to be cold towards that person? Really? Look, that's why I've done the videos talking about a wife and talking about the fact of, oh God, for goodness sake, don't allow there to be any possibility at all that my wife will behave in that way, or that one of these women behaving this way is supposed to be my wife, because my God, we're going to start off on the wrong foot. There is no doubt about that. There is no way, shape or form that I'm going to put up with that crap, especially from the one who's supposed to be spending the rest of their life with me. If you think we're going to start off like that, and you're not going to get a smacking for that. Yeah. I'll put it this way. It would only be the once. It would never be a case of me then saying, for all those years, but you were like that. But you were like that. But you were like that. No. But it is a case at some point of me saying, excuse me, how do you think that behaviour is acceptable? How do you think in any way, shape or form that treating anyone in that way is acceptable? I mean, how do you think that there is any excuse whatsoever to you thinking that you are above somebody, but you won't even go to God for guidance as to how you should behave towards that individual? They don't like me because I don't act like them. They don't like me because I'm not all mouth and no trousers. That's an old British saying. All mouth and no trousers. How to explain that to people that aren't British? I don't know. I don't know how that makes any sense at all. I think it goes back to the point of having all mouth, but then when it comes down to it, you're like a little kid because you're wearing shorts and not trousers. Because trousers, I think, traditionally are worn by men, whereas shorts are worn by boys. And so therefore, all mouth but no trousers means, you're just a kid. You're just mouthing off, but you've got nothing to back it up with. Well, basically, from a biblical point of view, you're all talk but no walk. Yeah, that's what they are. They're all talk but no walk. I mean, sadly, I've got to say, the American lady, to a certain degree, I've heard her pray probably a couple of times, and I like the way she prays. She doesn't say tons of stuff. She keeps it relatively short, which is good. So there's a lot about her that I do respect, but for goodness sake, that rudeness? No, I don't respect that. I don't care in any way, shape or form if she's taken offence to what I said to her about that song, because that song is, as I say, that song is great for personal worship. Because in the song, it keeps on saying, I want to see you, I want to see you, I want to see you, I want to see you. It's personal. Everything about that song is personal. Open the eyes of my heart. I want to see you. It's personal. So me saying it's personal is not wrong. It's truth. But the fact that she decided to take offence to that, okay, that was your decision, not mine. And the fact you then decided to bitch about me to the other woman and get her support in, acting as if I'm a nasty person because I said something to you. Yeah. That wasn't the biggest thing that concerned me. The biggest thing that concerned me is at one point in time, I felt that God told me that woman was going to be my wife. And then when I saw her behave, no, Lord, for goodness sake, please, no. Please, no. No. No, 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 no. Not her. No, as I said the other day, I wouldn't expect my wife to behave in that way, to go down that level, even on her worst day. I can guarantee you, I don't think this is their worst day. And yet they feel it's okay to do that. Oh, no. Would I accept that in the person I was going to spend the rest of my life with? No way, shape or form. Absolutely not. No way, shape or form. God, no. No. Yeah, that to me is horrendous. Everything about that is just horrendous. Yeah. The idea that my wife could behave like that towards somebody, anybody, even if it isn't me, to treat anybody like that, oh God, no. No, because if I'm married, I'm supposed to have her back. We're supposed to be as one in everything. Can I be as one with her in that? No way, shape or form. In that, I'm going to call her out in front of everyone. If I'm married to a woman who does that, I'm going to call her out in front of everyone. I'm not going to put up with that. Not in any way, shape or form. That is not okay. If you decide to take offence, this is what I said. I've done videos before talking about the fact that, with regards to the relationship, I need to be the sort of person who's going to say to her, sweetheart, you're wrong. You need to go and speak to that person. You need to go and apologise right now. And that's the point. That's what I do. I say, I'm sorry, sweetheart, you're wrong. You took offence. You shouldn't have taken offence. Yeah. You need to go and sort this out now for your own sake. I don't care about the other person. The other person gets upset about my wife taking offence. That's their issue. That's between them and God. I couldn't care less about that. My concern is that my wife is taking offence, is behaving in a way towards someone that's going to hurt her. Yeah, that's the thing. It's going to hurt her. And so, yeah, no. There are going to be things, obviously, but for goodness sake, being that bitchy towards somebody? No. There's no excuses for that. That belongs in the world. It does not belong in church. If you want to bring that shit into church, then as far as I'm concerned, if I was given authority over that church, I would say to that woman, you step down from that bloody organ piano thing. You are not going to be involved in worship. All the while you think you can do that to somebody. All the while you think that's okay. You think that's love? If you think that's love, if you think that's how you show love to people, step down from that worship. You're not going to have any part of that until you understand that that's not the way you behave. Look, the reality is, as I've said before, to me, this is what really is. The reason why I talk about the pressure to hold these people accountable is because some of these people I quite like. As I say, the American lady, I see things in her that I say, okay, I can respect certain elements of her. Definitely, yeah. Yeah, she seems nice in some ways. She does. But this could be the thing that drags her down. This could be the thing that absolutely destroys her. So, I mean, I was saying to God earlier, I wouldn't even want to be friends with this woman. Because of the fact, if I was friends with her, I would have to hold her accountable for this. If I ever saw her doing this with someone else, I would have to pull her aside and say, what the bloody hell do you think you're doing? And therefore, the way she is, I don't think our friendship would last very long. I don't think it would. So, so when Father is saying to me, these people won't listen to you until you love them, and I did the video saying they're making it very difficult for me to love them, I did not say that loosely. I was not saying that just for a way of having a niggle at these people. For goodness sake, yeah. Yeah. It's, because in my understanding, when you love someone, it means you want to spend time with that person. Do I want to spend time with these people? No. Because I don't identify with anything they're doing with who they are. I can't identify. It's not because the gender is different. I can't identify with the way they treat people. And the way they seem to think. I can't identify with that. Yeah? But I've said so many times that, I find church very difficult because of, the general, basically everything about it. And certainly where the people are. Yeah. Where the people are is incredibly difficult. When you see that. Yeah, because for me, I'm not... problem is, once people get to know you, they're going to ask you, what did you think about that? Oh, please don't ask me. Please don't ask me. Please do not ask me what I think of that, because I'm going to be honest. I'm not interested in all this, bullshit that people do where they pretend that something that was crap was good because they want to spare your feelings. No, it's not my job to spare people's feelings in any way, shape or form. It's my job to hopefully be guided by God to put things across in a way which is going to be good. That's the hope, is to put things across in a way that people will be able to hear, and it will make a difference in their life. But that still means speaking truth. Because you've got to speak truth. Truth has to be spoken. It doesn't work otherwise. Well, that's just me. That's just the way that I see things. And of course, do I get offended by certain behaviours in the church? Yeah. But I don't take it personally against the people. And to be honest, I mean, to a certain degree, if I'm being completely fair, I would have to say, yeah, I should be a bit fairer on certainly the American girl, because, yeah, right, yesterday, I sat in a completely different place in the meeting room, because normally wherever I sit, I seem to be opposite her, which is annoying, because it then seems as if I'm looking at her all the time, but I'm sitting opposite the bloody woman for some reason. You know, so it's like, you know, I thought, right, sit somewhere completely different today, because I'd expect she'd be sitting on the right hand side, so I sat on the right hand side, so I couldn't possibly be opposite her. Where did she sit? On the left hand side. But a bit further down, so thankfully, yeah, I wasn't opposite her. But, yeah, so I've been avoiding that, and even the point of actually not wanting to speak to her, I've tried not to speak to her, because if she doesn't want to speak to me, I don't want to put her in a position where she looks as if she's being rude. So, yeah, so as I say, am I at fault in some way? Maybe. I mean, it's possible, yeah, maybe. Yeah. And for that, I'm going to speak to God about that myself. But, as I said at the beginning of this one, yeah, having been treated all those years that I'm worthless and all that sort of stuff, then being treated that way by people in the church, it's like, oh, for goodness sake, really? I don't mind in any way, shape or form. If that's going to be the case, if there's a reason for me to be at the church, then fine, I'll put up with that. But if there's no reason for me to be at the church at all, and I'm just going to leave the church in a couple of months anyway because there's no reason for me to be there, then I'd rather leave now. That's the point. Yeah, obviously, that makes sense. Yeah. But again, I've got to look at it from the point of view that, with church being a difficult place for me to be in anyway, would I be at that point quite soon anyway, thinking I'd rather leave than be here? Yeah. So, yeah. It is what it is, isn't it? So, yeah. But as I said, after doing that one earlier, that's what I said to Father. That, please help this to be understood fairly soon, because this is not a pleasant situation to be in. Not in any way, shape or form. Yeah. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed seeing the Fairy Village woods and the little houses. Yeah, it's a nice little woods. I won't be going there as often during the next couple of months because we're going to have a lot of rain and the area does get quite waterlogged. So, yeah. I tend to go to other places. So, but I will be doing some more silent videos soon. Well, because obviously, we're going to have autumn and then we're going to have winter. I want to do some good winter ones with a bit of snow. That'd be useful to do. Yeah. And then what I do is I'll work out what are the better videos worth keeping for doing videos in the future. So there you go. Yeah. It's not all bad, as I say. With regards to this stuff like church, if there's a reason for me to be there, then I will stay. And I will not be concerned about any of that stuff because it won't matter. So there you go. I'm going to leave it to it. You take care. It's Wednesday, so have a fantastic rest of the week. And yeah. God bless. I'll speak to you soon. That's it. Yeah. Be loving and be kind.